Okay, it already... I did not mean for it to already go. Wait, let's see. Let's see if we're working. I got to look. Okay, I am live. Hello, everyone. Hi, peoples. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Dang, y'all are quick. Hello. Okay. That's really flattering, actually, that everyone's so quick. Hello. Can you guys hear me all right? Is it good? Is the audio good? Let me hear it on my phone real quick. Because I got it for myself. Let me hear. Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. How's everyone doing? I'm coming through loud and clear. Okay, that's good. How's everyone doing? Madam Cookie is going to tell us the Legend of Shadow. The Legend of Shadow. Everybody knows the Legend of Shadow. They know the lore. Hi, everyone. Y'all having a good day or a good night if it's night for y'all? How am I tonight? Oh, that's a good question. I'm pretty good. I'm good. Nothing bad. Nothing crazy. We're good. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Just looking for more leaks of Shadow Gens. Oh, I'm trying to stay away from the leaks because I want to be completely blind going in. And then I say that, and then there's this. I don't want to see that. That video has popped up so much on my thing. Yeah, I know. That's a spoiler for... I know, I just put the not interested. I plan on finally pre-ordering the game next Friday, which is hype. Good for you. I think, I pre-ordered the game, like, in July. Like, it was a long time ago. Today be interesting. I plan on... Oh, you said that. I already read that. Yeah. I lost a small toy accessory in the car. You lost your toy accessory. Well, I hope you find it. Losing stuff in the car is like the worst. You can never find anything in the car. The MLP thumbnail. I like My Little Pony. I watch a lot of My Little Pony stuff. What exactly we're doing today? Okay. We're just going to talk about, since Dark Beginnings ended, right? All 3 episodes. We're going to talk about Dark Beginnings. We're also going to talk about Shadow Gens. We're just going to discuss it, right? And our theories and like what we think is going to be in the game, what they're going to do with the story. By the way, if any of you have seen any spoilers, okay? This needs to be a spoiler-free zone, okay? If any of you put any spoilers in the chat, I think I can ban you from the channel. I think I can literally kick you out of the chat. If any of you, okay, if any of you do that, you're gone. I do not tolerate spoilers. I do not tolerate leaks, okay? I am not someone that is fine with that. So if that happens, you're gone. I'm sorry, okay? I just have to make that very clear. So if you want to remain subscribed to this channel, you want to remain in the chat, no leaks, no spoilers. And I do not want anything spoiled for me. I want the complete experience. Okay, anyway, just have to get that out of the way. Have mods to remove spoiler comments. I don't have any mods. Honestly, frankly, I don't know how to make people moderators. So sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background. Do you think the IDW characters will be in the games like Tangle, Whisper, Jewel, Bell, Mimic, Surge, Kit, Lanolin? I'm not sure actually. I would actually like for Whisper and Tangled to be in the games because I think combat with them would be really cool. But yeah, we're going to talk about Dark Beginnings since it ended. I have a lot of thoughts about Dark Beginnings. I want to hear your all thoughts too. And then, are you planning to watch other people's reactions to episode 3? A few people cried. Well, I wasn't planning on watching people's reactions. I mean, I was just planning on rewatching it today with you guys and like going over it a little. Are you playing? Oh, yeah. I already read that. Damn. The dog in the background is the moderator. My dog would be a good moderator, though. Yeah. Sonic will be in Sonic X Shadow Generations. Yo, no way. Oh my gosh. I did not know that. That's crazy. Da Vinci wishes he could have made anything half as good as Dark Beginning. Yeah. Yeah. He wishes. We need a silver cosplay with the dog. No. Finally caught another one of your streams. Hi, Lifeline. Hello, dude. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I just decided to do this on a whim. You going to stream the game or upload a Let's Play? I'm going to upload a Let's Play of the game. I do not have the right equipment. I'm literally streaming on a gaming laptop that's not even mine. I'm too broke. I don't have a PC. I don't have any of that stuff. It would not be able to work if I streamed the game. My shit would be too slow. So I can't stream it. I would love to stream it and you guys be there, but I sadly can't. You can run in Sonic Shelter. That's crazy. I did not know that. Hey Val, hi, Sonic Hedgehog 34. Hello everyone. Assume you're playing the game on console. Yeah, I am. Yeah, because I don't have a PC. Too broke to have a PC. Sorry about the dog. I don't know why he's barking. Is that really loud? Is he like really loud? I don't know. He chose the wrong time to bark. That's so annoying. We need a fundraise for Mrs. Cookie to build a custom Sonic theme PC. That would be amazing. I would actually, like, the serotonin boost I would feel would be crazy. I would love that. It's not really loud. Okay. I'm very sorry about it. He's a very barky dog. I can't really do anything about that. He's a, pit bull boxer mix. So he's pretty ridiculous. The biggest thing I saw from people about Dark Begins is shouting me shippers trying their best to tie it on. You know what? I see the appeal of shouting me though. Like I just have to say that. That's all I'm saying. Like I said before, like I'm somebody that can understand why people ship certain characters together. I kind of understand all of it except the, you know, like the ones that are just kind of like, okay, like the people that are not normal human beings, like shipping two characters. You get what I'm saying. Those never understand. But other ones, yeah. I'm gonna try and cop the game from my usual spot that breaks street date. Last time I got Frontiers a week early. Lucky you. Lucky you. I did not have enough money to get the digital deluxe. So your dog is excited because of Shadow. He doesn't know what Shadow is. Coffee fundraiser now, chat. I just don't, I'm not asking you guys for your money. I'm good. First time I get you live. Well, welcome. If there's any new people in here, any new people that have subscribed to me or they're joining the chat for the first time, hello everyone, welcome. I'm not a professional streamer. I don't got good equipment. So, you know, we're just gonna chill. You're here to chill. Just us talking, me reading the chat. It's nothing crazy. Can't play games. Sorry about that. I didn't buy the digital deluxe edition for Shadow Gens because they save money to buy more copies of the IDW. I see that you're a comic person when it comes to Sonic stuff. I like that there's like so many different forms of media and like everybody like has their own kind of like thing when it comes to Sonic that they like. I actually looked into building a PC with an actual Sonic themed motherboard, but apparently it's not a suitable experience with it. That is sad. You're in love with the ultimate... Bro, is that even a question? Yes. Yes, literally. Like, I'm like madly in love with him. Anyway, I plan on pre-ordering the Xbox console edition so I can have physical... Yeah, yes, exactly. That is exactly why I ordered the physical edition, because I wanted like a physical copy of the journal. So yes, and I did say that before. When I get it, I'm going to record myself going over the journal, and I'll show you guys how it looks and stuff before I even play the game. You guys better stay low on Twitter for the next days. The game's ROM leaked and some people... Yeah, Wesley. Like I said, if anybody in here shows any, like, says any leaks, any spoilers, you're getting, like, booted. I'm sorry. You're no longer a subscriber of the channel. I don't care. No, we're not doing that. Not being in love with Shadow is a red flag. Literally. What's your favorite thing you've seen from the game so far, and what's something you look forward to about the game the most? Okay. Oh, that's a loaded question. My favorite thing that I've seen from the game has to be Shadow's new Doom powers. I'll still never get over him having wings. I'm gonna have so much fun using those new Doom powers. That is like, I don't know. And then what's something I'm looking forward to? The story. I am a sucker for stories, and I really hope it's good. I really hope it's good. Well, first live action, I don't know. I'm gonna record myself going over the journal. I don't know. Maybe my face will be in there. I mean, it's about time. It's about time. I should just... My logic with, like, showing my face... And, like, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I know this may sound a little, like, stupid or whatever, or, like, paranoid, but... It is... I know that people are going to be so weird. And not just weird in the sense that they would be creepy, but they're going to be so critical of me. And I'm sorry, I'm bringing gender into this, but literally because I'm a woman. And for some reason, in this community of Sonic fans, there is so much misogyny. So I'm just trying to be careful, right? I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, the way I see it is I think I should probably face reveal at ASAP. So in the future, when it's, like, a huge following, it's not, like, a complete shock, right? That's kind of my logic. I know that's, like, completely off topic, and that's, like, a different topic, but I just want to protect myself is all. And my mental state. It's wild being a Sonic fan at a time when we're vindicated for liking Sonic. Vindicated? Vindicated means, like, you're validated, right? You're validated for liking Sonic. Like, people are like, oh yeah, that's cool that you're a Sonic fan, right? Because if that's what you're saying, I'm sorry. If that's what you're saying, yes, it's literally crazy. I remember being in school and everybody used to just call me a furry. Nowadays, I don't fucking care if someone calls me a furry. I'm not a furry, but it's like, whatever. Like, a lot of furries are cool people. Of course, there's degenerates in every community, but... What was your first Sonic game you have ever played, and which is your favorite? My first Sonic game I've ever played... I actually played multiple Sonic games as my first game because I played the Sonic Mega Collection. And that had, like, multiple games on it. I think maybe the first game I played on that was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. No, 3. No, yes, Sonic 3. That is I'll say, in the Mega Collection, that's the first game I've ever played. Sonic 3. And that was, like, a banger game to start out with. And I was, like, 3 years old. All I want is for Mephiles theme remix to literally. I can't wait. Mephiles is... I'm so excited, dude. And Ian Flynn, we trust. Yes. You're so valid for that. Don't do something you're not comfortable with. Yeah, I agree. No, I'm willing to show my face. I just want to be careful. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Not the imagine being a woman, guys. No, that's... No, it's not that. It's just it's about thinking about it like I have to think about it realistically. That's all. I have to think about it realistically, and if I'm willing to put up with people picking my appearance and stuff. Like I don't have any issues appearance wise with myself. I think I'm pretty. It's just when people are picking at your appearance, then it just kind of gets to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You built and are building a fan base for your Sonic independence. Just because you show your face shouldn't change anyone's view on you. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I generally had no idea there's so much misogyny in the Sonic fandom. Not that it's bad. It's bad. It's a double-edged sword. While the misogyny will no doubt be present, being a woman in a male-dominated fandom, it's literally a content creation cheat. Yeah. Well, content creation cheat, bro. You know what? Yeah, realistically it is. But the way that I view it is I was a little girl, right? I was a little girl that loved Sonic. And especially growing up in a small town where there was such specific, like, conservative small town where there was such specific gender roles. Like, I played video games as a little girl. And I'm not trying to say that, like, oh, I'm not like the other girls. No, I wanted to fit in with girls. But my specific interests were more guy-leaning. And that's kind of the gender roles that they put on people in this small town. And because I was so obsessed with Sonic and I could not mask it, I could not pretend I didn't like Sonic, I was shunned for that, right? And, like, people would deem me as weird. So the way that I view it is a very male-dominated space in the Sonic community, and especially Sonic tubers. I would just like to be that one girl Sonic tuber that a bunch of, like, girls, kind of just gravitate towards, kind of like a role model. Because I didn't have that when I was younger, and I would just like to be that for some girls. You get what I'm saying? I know a lot of guys watch me. Hey guys, I know. I see you too. You're valid too. Only 8 days for people who pre-order is just so close. Yeah, I pre-ordered. I'm excited, bro. It's coming next week. Yeah, the Sonic fandom has redeeming qualities, but like Star Wars level. Oh, don't even get me all Star Wars. I'm very curious of how Open Zone will be like. From what I heard, like, if it's like the islands, I think it's gonna be like that. And if they have, like, the bosses to, like, open up different places, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You do you. Yeah, thank you, man. What was your favorite Sonic thing when you were a kid, and what's your favorite Sonic thing right now? My favorite Sonic thing? I don't know if I had a favorite Sonic thing. It was just Sonic. It's just Sonic. It's incredibly valid. Just do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Thank you. I think you have a very good shot at that. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I don't know if you saw the clip, but they ruined Mephilis's voice. Don't. Okay. For any people that are just joining. Okay, any people that are just... He's lying about it? Okay, well, I was kind of like, I don't think they would miss the mark that bad on Mephiles. Like, he's such an amazing character. I'm not... Anyway, again, I'm going to say it again. If anybody comes in here, you talk about any leaks, any spoilers, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you the boot. Like, you're dead to me. Will there be a Sonic X Shadow Generations playthrough? Yes, I will be giving you guys a playthrough. I saw some of the new rewritten dialogue for the Sonic side stuff. It fits so much better. I have two. I have no thoughts on it right now. If they brought Dan Green back, I'd flip. Yes, I'd literally go insane if they did that. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up. Let's pull up the first episode, because this is a discussion stream, so... Where is it? Oh, I like that girl. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me read a bit more. I don't want to hear people drag Ian Flynn again after Dark Beginnings. Like I always say, and I've said this a lot, I like Ian Flynn. Because here's one thing that I don't think a lot of people understand. And who was it that pointed this out? Was it Game Apologist? Yeah. He tweeted today, and he said something about how Ian has liked these characters for so many years, right? Like, he has written these characters for so many years. This dude clearly does care about these characters and how they're portrayed. And I don't... People see Ian as, like, this weird, like, enemy. Like, he wants to ruin Sonic or something. Or, like, he's the devil when it comes to Sonic writing. And it's like, no, this dude is, like, a genuine fan of Sonic. Like, he doesn't want to ruin these characters. And you can have your critiques with the way that he writes them, but to act like he's the second coming of Satan is just ridiculous. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Mephiles looks so detailed, he looks like Venom. Yeah, I know. I freaked out when I saw him. What Sonic character do you see yourself in? For example, I see myself in Amy. I feel like I'm very passionate, and Amy's, like, at her core, she's very passionate. So I really do, like, relate to Amy. What I really hope to see is a Sonic versus Mephiles boss fight. Oh, that would be cool. I don't know if that's gonna happen, though. Do you think it's a coincidence that Child Me stopped being a fan when the meta era started, only for me to come back when the first movie was come out? No, because that was kind of like the exact same thing for me. But when the first trailer for the first sorry guys, I'm having like a stroke. For the first movie came out, oh. I remember I was in Wendy's with my family and the trailer released. I was, like, really looking forward to it. Like, I was still in high school at this point. I think it was my senior year. And that's when they, like, dropped the poster. Hold on, wait. This one, this thing, this grotesque thing. This thing. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This thing. You guys remember this little shit? Because and I remember I saw that in class and I was like, okay, wait. I was like, no, it has to look good behind that. But I was just, I was so delusional. I wanted to see this movie so bad, and I was like, it has to look good behind that. There is no way it doesn't look good behind that. And I just remember that, and I remember the first trailer coming out, and that's when I just stopped. I, like, stopped keeping up with Sonic. I was like, no, I'm done. And then I didn't know that because I was completely done with it. And I had different hyperfixations. I didn't know that they redid the model and they redid everything. And then when Sonic Movie 2 came out, I kind of came back. Yeah, but I see myself in Omega. That's cool. I'm sorry if I can't read all your guys' comments. I haven't had like 30-something people stay in the chat for this long. So I'm very sorry if I miss your chats. I sadly cannot probably read all them. Let me see. People don't understand the reason Ian is so divisive is because he has to work with Sega mandates. Yeah, exactly. His work when Sega didn't have so many mandates is great. Yeah, right. They'll assume that because he does references and frontiers and stuff, but the point was establishing the history. And that is exactly what I'm saying. I think people, you really have to, like, take in the context of what Frontiers was. This is a Sonic game. It was a gamble, right? This was something that was going to determine if Sonic was going to still be a thing, right? And so, for so many years, all of the lore, Sega was so ashamed of their lore, they just kept pushing it back. They would try to retcon stuff, they would try to remove stuff, they removed humans for a while, then they said Earth and Sonic's world was, all that stuff was, like, not connected, there weren't humans in Sonic's world, it was just the Sonic characters, and, like, you get what I'm saying, and for a while, it was like that, and then in Frontiers, it was like they had to bring back everything and try to make it cohesive. You know what I'm saying? So of course there's going to be different references. Yes, it may be a little corny, but he was trying to work with what he was given, right? And Frontiers does not have perfect dialogue. It doesn't have a perfect story, but it is good, right? It is good. It's not ass. Like, it is good. Thank Christ they fixed Sonic's design. Oh, I know, in the first movie. Try not to remember that, but thanks for was sorry. Do you remember when I first saw the trailer? I watched it in school in a Chromebook and I was just speechless. I know. I remember, like, showing my family and I was very disappointed. Imagine having a trilogy of that thing. There wouldn't have even been a trilogy. It would have been booted. People that talk shit about Ian, they always use the cowards when I win his argument. Like, come on, dude, it's been 5 years already, get over it. I can tell you without a doubt that was probably a Sega mandate thing, because before Ian was even writing for anything, when it came to, like, official, not Archie, but, like, IDW or games, Shadow was like that in the first place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like that in, literally didn't have anything in Generations, now he is. But he was an asshole. And then in Sonic Free Riders, he was an asshole. And Ian didn't write for those. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. How do you feel knowing that there's no way the next Sonic game will ever reach this level of quality for a long time? I don't know about that. We have to think. I don't know. Shadow Gens. I don't know. Can't believe it's been 5 years since that thing appeared. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. Broken Moon, we're so back. Literally. Literally. Ian worked with what was given with the mandates forced upon him. I think he did a really good job. Agreed. I think he did too. Frontiers was a huge risk that ended up being a good 7.5 out of 10, but had the highest highs in any Sonic game in the series and gave us memories of Sonic. It literally, yes, it brought back, like, what made Sonic so cool. You know? Like, Sonic is cool, dude. Like, he's cool. He's not a joke. He's not Mario. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Lost World? Like, you get what I'm saying? When I think of how bad Sonic was for a while, I think of Lost World. And it's just like, once they tried, I don't know how to really explain it. It's like they removed all of his swag. And I'm like, I literally, no, I mentioned that in, like, my skit on this channel. Yes, I did a little skit. Like, my second ever video on this YouTube channel was a little skit of, like, the Sonic characters from different eras. Anyway, but it is true. Like, they tried to, like, copy Mario, and then he's just kind of lost his swag. And it's like, no, Sonic is cool. If you make Sonic not cool, you've literally failed. You know what I'm saying? If actually, I know they had to be earnest when Ugly Sonic, but surely they had to have the good Sonic ready to go anyway. I don't think so, because I've heard and seen that, like, they had toys. They literally had merch and stuff, like, ready with that design. In my opinion, they should bring back the Adventure era voice cast, especially Ryan Drummond as Sonic again. I know people really want that, but sadly, it just wouldn't happen. It sucks. But it is nice that those people go to conventions and stuff, so everybody can still talk to them. I'm still on the team that thinks that maybe all this was a marketing ploy. I wish it was, guys. I wish. I ate Shadow the Hedgehog. He's gone. You ate Shadow? 55 people. Oh my gosh. Hi, everyone. If there's... Okay. I'm gonna say this again. Hello, everyone. Oh! Okay, hold on. I'll get to your dono, Sebastian. Just give me a minute. Hi, everyone. Hello. Like I said before. No spoilers, no leaks, okay? I want to go in blind. I know probably everybody in this chat wants to, too. If they've seen the leaks, they probably didn't want to. But anyway, if you do that, you're instantly gone. You're booted. So, just letting you all know. But welcome to the chat. If we have any new subscribers here, or people that are new to the live stream, hello. I hope you have a fun time here. We're just discussing Shadow Dark Beginnings, everything with current stuff right now regarding Sonic and all that. Anyway, thank you. All right, that's it. Sebastian, thank you for the $5. Thank you. My take, Sonic is special because of the approachability of the characters without there being too simple like Mario or Kirby. Yes, like, the characters are very layered, right? Like, they all have their specific quirks and their specific personality. And I'm not saying, like, Mario characters or like Kirby characters aren't different, but like Sonic delves into like deeper topics and like darker topics, and that's kind of what makes them special, right? Yeah, so I agree with you. Sonic as a franchise is best when it not only respects its own characters the best it can, but also rolls with the punches when it does. Exactly. Did you see the live action animated Chip and Dale? Yes, I did see that. I did. Don't cry at the end. Cry at the end of like Shadow Gens. I don't know about the voice acting and adventure remakes happen. Do they just put the original voice line and update them, or use the current voice cast for? I don't know. I don't know how they would do that. If they did adventure remakes, I don't know. Mario dies in Sonic 5. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, Julian, you should probably mod up if you want to avoid spoilers. Also, it'd be good to do as your channel and stream. Yeah, I know. I actually don't know how to do mods on... I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know how to make people moderators. But, yeah. But I will then. I think after this stream, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah. I feel like Roger's a good voice actor, just wasn't a fan of the deep voice they had him do in Frontiers. Yeah, that was just because the whole vibe of the game was melancholy, so everybody sounded different. Would you be open to a Sonic game that gives us Sonic's backstory, and if the game was also called Sonic the Hedgehog? You know, this may be a controversial opinion, but I don't know if you necessarily need to explore Sonic's backstory. I think him as a character and, like, keeping that, him being, like, the symbol of freedom and a force that just keeps going, like the wind. I think it's better to have him as a character where you don't really explore his past and just keep exploring, like, him, like, his adventures. You get what I'm saying? I hope that made sense. 56 people you might be famous. Oh, no. Not nearly. No, but it's crazy having this many people listen to me right now. If Sega ever decides to make Shadow the Hedgehog, what would you want fixed from the original game? Okay, I freaking love Shadow of 5. I don't know. I don't know if I want anything changed. Maybe just have, like, the game mechanics, fuck, I'm having a stroke, sorry. Mechanics, like, polished, but I just love that game. So I don't know if I want anything to be different. Is there a level or a boss you're looking forward to the most? Mephiles. That's all I'm saying. Hello, Cookies. Hello. Do you prefer peak Archie or the overall consistency of IDW? Not gonna lie, I haven't read Archie. I need to read Archie, so I don't think I can answer that question. I gotta throw respect on Abraham Towers. Bro had every reason to leave gun after, like, literally, he's a G. Shadow's the backstory, so Sonic doesn't have to have one. Yeah, exactly, I agree with that. Yeah. Thoughts of a possible Sonic Heroes remake that's been rumored recently? I don't know. See, I've always wanted a Sonic 06 remake before everything. That may be controversial, but I feel like it's the one game that I would like to see a remake of. Care about the character's history would be Knuckles. Like, how do you survive as a... Yeah, that would be cool. Like, Knuckles' history and stuff. Like, how did he end up being the last one? Can't wait to see Shadow and Mephiles interact again. Archie's just so daunting. Yeah, I think that's why I'm kind of not... I kind of haven't read it. It's just so much, and I would need a guide on what to read first. Play Project 06. In that case, you're right. But I don't have a PC. There already is one. Yeah, but I mean like an official one. I know. P06. I've heard very good things about it. If I had a PC, I would play it. Show's built on the past. Sonic lives in the present. Silver wins in the future. Exactly. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Hold on. Let me... Because we're supposed to be talking about Dark Beginnings because it ended and stuff, and Shadow Gen. So is the audio fine, guys?
You can only see them from
Can you hear it fine?
down there, but up here we can see the whole.
Let me put it full screen. Is it fine? Is the audio fine, guys? Yeah, it's fine? Okay. Honestly, instead of 06 Remake, I would prefer Sega just fund P06 and put the game on all consoles, kind of like Mania. Yeah, that would be nice. Kind of low? I kind of want it to be lower. Could be okay. I'll make it a bit louder because last time I made it too loud and then it was horrible. Like the stream mixing was just so horrible. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Is this better?
It's lights.
It's the Aurora Borealis. You can only see them from certain latitudes down there.
Is that better? I think that might be better. I should make another Sonic anime TV series with this animation. Literally. Okay, good volume. Okay. Alright, I have already made videos on these, but I want to talk about it with you guys. Do you guys think Shadow has a deep voice, had a deep voice from the get-go? Well, yeah. I know Shadow's age. Oh, maybe I don't want to talk about that. Shadow's age is very controversial. They've never been able to decide how old he is. The way that I've always seen it is he is ageless or he's 50 plus years old. That's always how I've seen it. So I would think yes, he probably always had a deep voice from the get-go. Hyperfixations don't stop at one video. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I've already talked about this.
Nothing. Look.
In my first video.
It's lights.
It's the certain latitudes down there, but up here we can see the whole.
But literally, I already talked about it. If you guys have not watched my Maria Robotnik Shadow and Disability video, that is like my favorite video. That's my favorite video that I've ever done, and I think you guys should totally watch it if you haven't. But I talk about disability in it. I talk about Maria, and like I said, I think I mentioned that I wanted them to touch on Maria's illness specifically because they're exploring that. And guess what? We got it. And I know this is very short. I know it's very short, but I think they handled it very well. Because we weren't really told like what Maria's symptoms were when it came to like her condition NIDS. But I hope that's not a slur. I hope that's not a bad word. Maybe I should have just said NIDS. I don't know. I don't know if I did say anything bad. But yeah. Yeah, it's also, are you using a microphone or a headset because your audio quality? I'm literally dude, I'm literally using a Blue Yeti mic and I have my earbuds. That's literally it. It's so redneck, dude. Because I just don't have anything professional. That's literally it. But no, this Blue Yeti is like a miracle from God. It was amazing. Anyway, but yes, like I talked about, and especially with me having a disability, this is literally what it is like. Bro, I cannot tell you. I cannot stand there and wash the dishes for more than 5 minutes or my feet will start swelling up and I feel like I'm going to pass out and I literally have to sit down. So seeing this, especially if she was running before, right? She was running and she exerted too much of her energy.
Hurry!
And even after
The low gravity.
even after that, you can hear that she's short of breath and she just cannot. Oh yeah, yes, and also we definitely, okay, yeah. The room is acoustic as fuck because we cleared it out because I'm about to redo this whole room, like repaint it and everything, and a bunch of the stuff is like gone. And there's still some stuff we have to move out, but yeah, like, yeah. Anyway, this might be random, but I actually don't mind seeing Amy be a fangirl crush on Sonic. I don't either. I think that Shadow is physically and mentally the same age as Sonic, but he's been through a lot more graphic stuff. Yeah, but here's, like, this is the thing that I always think about. Because I don't know, because it's like, it's just, this is why I say he's ageless, or either he's 50 plus years old. Because realistically, I think he was living, when he was conscious, right? He was living for about like 2 or 3 years on the Ark. Is that what it is? I'm not sure. 2 or 3 years on the Ark. So conscious, when he was conscious, he has had 2 to 3 years of life experience, right? So in all actuality, he should be like 2 or 3 years old. But if he was given Maria's soul, then maybe he would be 12. So then yes, maybe add those together, then he would be 14. But it's just really confusing. It's really confusing. And then it's like, because when you also like compare Sonic and Shadow's personality, Shadow is like 100 times more mature than Sonic. So it's very confusing. That's why I don't know. I just never really cared about his age. Also, are you using I just answered that. Fuck. They give Shadow more interactions with other characters. He gets quite a few with Sonic, but would love to see him interact with Amy. Yeah, I would love to see Shadow interact with Amy. Just more. Just because he has such a soft spot for her. And I would like to know if he hangs out with her more. And we saw it in, like, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Small moments like that are very good for Maria, because otherwise she's very one note, which is fine for a dead character, but this year alone we have a... Yeah, I've always wanted... Like, I know everybody, like, makes the jokes about her getting shot. But you know what, guys? I'm just gonna say it loud and proud right now. I hope y'all feel bad. I hope y'all feel bad now. Making those jokes, I don't care. I hope y'all feel bad. Because now you know. Now you know that you were joking about a sick girl that was very close to Shadow getting shot. I don't care what y'all say. I hope you feel bad. Anyway. Anyway, what other character would you want to get their own game? Silver and Blaze. I know Blaze had Sonic Rush, but I want Silver and Blaze together. But Silver needs his own game. Should Sonic and Shadow fight each other again in the next game, or should they just squash it? Well, I think they're going to fight. I mean that after this game, they're going to most likely make Sonic Unleashed Ultimate. That is a very buggy mess. Just something to think about. They probably are. Maybe. Yeah. Imagine being stuck in puberty for all eternity. That would be miserable. Dude, I'd probably kill... Wait. Sorry, I can't say that. I'm okay. Whoa. I mean, in GTA. Sorry. YouTube's gonna strike me down. YouTube. Holy crap, I gotta be careful. I literally forget that I'm a YouTuber now, and I need to be careful. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. In GTA. Okay. Tails, in my opinion, needs his own game. Frontier set him up perfectly. That would be nice, though. Man, Sky Patrol, Tails Sky Patrol? I've never played that game. Someone here keeps spamming the same comment. Where? I do not see it. If I find them, I will mute them. What other... Oh, I already answered that. So, I'd like to have a game about the diamond cutters from the IDW series. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I would like for them... I don't know when that would be, though. I feel like that would be way later. YouTube algorithm God's quirk. Bro. Trying to figure out when and when not to censor yourself is but one of the many checkpoints on the journey of being a YouTuber to like. Yeah. I literally almost screwed it up. Anyway, okay. Yeah, so yeah, Maria's disability. Man. Okay, wait. All right. Who was talking about the fighting? Literally Emerald and Shadow fighting. Who was talking about that? Because holy crap. Oh my gosh, dude. I saw that whole thread. I read that whole thread of that person that literally broke down this fight. Like literally frame from frame. Literally peak. No, that footwork is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, somebody mentioned too, because Emerald copies, right? So he copies the character's skill sets and stuff like that and their moves. So right after Shadow spin dashes, then Emerald spin dashes. And that's so cool, dude. It's so good. Yeah. It's like, wait. So when Shadow was made, was he just like made with like the knowledge of knowing combat? Is that, I don't know. Yeah, and he's like, so Shadow's more on the offense. No, sorry, defense. And then Emerald's more offense. Emerald's the one throwing punches all the time. And then he finds an opening. Bam. So cool, dude. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
This isn't right. The soldiers.
Kirk is doing so good. This is great. This is amazing. The animation team cooked their butts off, literally. I hope Crush 40 has a new song for this game. I do know that, yeah, we'll get to that. On, episode 3, the song, right? Without You, they, somebody said earlier, I'm sorry, let me go back. I'm so sorry I missed that. Hold on. Speaking of Without You. Who said that? I think somebody said they liked my cover of Without You. Yes, I posted that on Twitter. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. I have not, like, delved into singing for a long time. So that was my best attempt. I'd kill if Emerald was a secret boss fight in the game. That would be so cool. But then also, hold on, because actually, let's really talk about that. Because is this just a one-note thing? Is Emerald just a one-note thing? Is he just... Like, is... Did they just bring back Emerald just for this? Because, hold on, let's really talk about that. Did they just bring back Emerald just for this? Like... Is this the only appearance we're gonna get of Emerald? Or is this actually like a lore thing that is going to be explored even more? Because I think it would be a little goofy if they were to just bring up Emerald. And I get it, and I get the context. It's because Emerald was on the Ark. Because Gerald found him. Found, like, Gizoid information, and then he found him. But, yeah, I know. Emerald was always part of the Ark lore since Sonic Battle. Yeah, I know that. I'm just confused if they're going to go further with that, or if this is literally just a one-time thing because of Dark Beginnings. If that is the case, I really hope not. I really hope it isn't the case. I hope Emerald, like, the lore behind Emerald and stuff is going to remain, or it's going to be explored more, especially if we're talking about the Ancients and stuff with Frontiers and, like, there being, like, different clans of the Ancients and stuff. And if they are gonna go with the thing that everybody's talking about the Black Arms being a mutated version of the Ancients. That's people's theories right now. We could talk about that later. If that is the case, maybe Emerald's story and stuff is going to come back. I really hope so. I'm a sucker for lore. I bet Ian talked about bringing Emerald back and Sonic Team was like, who? Maybe. The sequence feels like Silent Hill, which is now making making me think of how mad an actual Sonic horror game would be. That would be cool. That would be cool. There was like people talking about if Amy got her own spin-off game where it would be like is like inspired by that one episode of like Sonic X with is it King Boom Boo? Boom Boo? And like, but that's kind of like Knuckles' enemy. But they were talking about Sonic, like Amy, not Sonic, bro. He lives in my head rent free. Amy having like a ghost encounter and stuff with like a spin-off game, and it could kind of be like that. I think it would be cool. Maybe this could be a gateway for future Dreamroll. Man, they never touch on Dreamroll. I want them to talk about Dreamroll, a survival horror Amy game. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't like horror. I can't. Well, actually, I'm lying. Like certain genres of like horror. Oh yeah, then I don't know, but I think it could be interesting because they're both kind of like living super weapons. Yeah. And I know they did touch on that in Sonic Battle and stuff. And Shadow sympathized with Emerald a lot. Are the Ancients of Chaos relative? You know, they are ancestors of Chaos. Yes. Chaos's original lore is he's a mutated Chao. Presumably that means the Ancients are related to Chao. Yes, I think that was confirmed though from the egg memos. Amy would probably get a Hamtaro on Game Boy treatment when you bring people together and repair their relationships. That would be so cute. That would be so cute. I would love an Amy spin-off game, but that's because she's my second favorite character, so.
Evidence.
You know, also this. Okay, I will have to say, as much as I am a defender of Shadow 05. Oh my gosh, Sebastian, thank you again. Hold on, I'll read that. Let me complete my thought because I'm scattered and I'm gonna forget it. As much as I am a Shadow 05 defender, the one thing that I kind of think they missed the mark on is how much of a threat Black Doom was. Like they did, yeah. Like yes, yes, he was a threat. And yes, he was, like, the main villain. And, like, of course, he was, like, there was going to be an ever-looming threat. But Black Doom is, like, this alien deity, right? He made the Black Arms, right? Black Doom is worshipped as, like, this god, right? Okay? So and then also something that, like, in the game, Shadow 05, he's got, like, these weird, like, powers. Like, because he has chaos. Does he have chaos powers? Is that what it is? I don't know. Because Shadow got his chaos powers from Black Doom, right? I don't know if they really touched on that much in Shadow 05, but like here, right, with Shadow having these like weird visions and stuff. Literally, somebody mentioned this on Twitter. This is great because this actually makes Black Doom look like a huge threat. Like he's this otherworldly, like spiritual being that is scary, right? Black Doom needs to be scary, right? He uses chaos control. Yes, you're right. You're right. Yes. But it's like technically Black Doom should be like cracked, shouldn't he? Like he should be fucking cracked. You think? I don't know though. I don't know. So I mean, I guess it does make sense that he's coming back, but that's because of the repercussions of the Time Eater. Wait, did we figure out who the secret playable? There wasn't a secret playable character. It was just revealing Gerald, Maria, and Black Doom and stuff. Did anything come out about the Black Arms and Chaos being related? Because they kind of look... There is a theory. There's a theory, and everybody's kind of running with it. Because... Let me see if I can find it. I feel like if I search that, it's gonna come up with something goofy. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to Sebastian. Thank you for the $2. More spin-off campaigns plus re-releases like Sonic X Shadow Generations, please. Yeah, I agree with you. I very much agree with you. But thank you very much. Beware if the other playable character is Jimro. I'm guessing it's just Silver. Yeah, I don't think we're having another playable character. Sorry if anything weird pops up. I'm trying to... No, here. Here. Is it this person? Yes. Yes, literally here. And I love this theory so much. And I hope that this is actually... Okay, right here. So the incubating black armed soldiers look like chaos. Can we talk about that? What, guys? So there's a fan theory right now that, again, the black arms are a mutated race of the ancients. I don't know if that's going to continue to hold weight, but I think that would be an amazing way to tie them all together. It would be really freaking cool. I'm so hyped for this game. The waiting period just before a new Sonic game comes out can make a guy go borderline is literally. I know, and it's literally next week. I'm so excited. Is Gamma an off-brand Omega? No, I think no. Omega is an E series, right? Is he not? Wait, E. Wait, what is it? E1. I'm sorry. I get dyslexic when it comes to numbers. What is Omega's full title? Both are E series. Omega's the final E100. Okay, yeah. So they're they're just both E series robots. E1, 2, 3 Omega. Okay, yeah. I literally thank you guys. I literally have dyslexia when it comes to, and it's literally 1, 2, 3. But yeah, he's an E series. Yeah. And then yeah, E102 Gamma. Yeah, and they look similar. I love Gamma. I love Omega. I love them all. Very creative name, Eggman. Literally, Team Dark's theme is unmatched. Yes, I agree. Anyway, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Valentine Cookie with an I. If y'all have a Twitter, come over to Twitter. I'm fun. I think I am. Anyway, yeah. Okay, but yes. I love the black arms, and I just love the concept of Shadow literally being an alien. I think that's super cool. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the second one. Let's see. Oh, no, here. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Because people are talking about...
Shadow? Are you alright?
Maria, DNA.
That larva. Hello. If there's people coming in, you don't have Twitter, that's fine. I did not have Twitter for a while because I was trying my best to avoid it. Hello, everybody that's new. Come on in. Come in. I have been researching the series ever since it came out. Help. Are you new? Are you new to Sonic stuff? Would you like some help? I can't give you the full rundown, but rewatching? Oh. I feel like Sega was being meta about making Shadow 1 no a-hole previously. Yeah, I think that's what they were doing in the first place. Yeah. But anyway, the what was it? People were talking about like the larva, right? And in Shadow 05, Because here's the thing. Because it was common knowledge that... Let me see if I can find it. Do I need to... No, here. Right? It was literally... So it was kind of common knowledge. Sorry, my phone is... You're fine, dude. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so it was kind of like common knowledge because we kind of thought that... This is what I thought. I thought that Black Doom literally gave his own, like, DNA. That's what I thought he did. Like, I thought it directly came from Black Doom. But what we're seeing in Dark Beginnings is actually, the professor created me using alien DNA. But what we're seeing is actually he gave, because there's a hierarchy to the Black Arms, right? Like, there's lower beings, lesser beings, soldiers, brutes, whatever, and then there's Black Dooms, of course, on top. But it looks like he just gave him a larva, and that was it. Not gonna lie, I feel like that's very insulting to Shadow. no shit, he's upset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that larva is how Black Doom is still alive? No, I don't think so. I think it's from, the repercussions of the Time Eater and messing with the timeline. Hive mind? Yeah, the Black Arms have a hive mind. New sub here, your Dark Beginnings vid showed up on my recommend. I love seeing you talk about it with such a positive vibe. The last episode got me sobbing. Literally, yeah. That last episode hit so hard, man. It was so good. And welcome to the channel. I hope you stick around. A little bit of an out there theory, given how often people in the universe talk about how similar Sonic and Shadows looks. Maybe part of the DNA Gerald used was like Sonic's grandfather or something. Well, actually, speaking of that, somebody else made a tweet, okay? I know I'm bringing up a lot of tweets, but this is like, I just love hearing people talk about this stuff. There was somebody else that said, I mean, Shadow is a test tube baby, right? In order to grow, Shadow's a hedgehog. Like, he is a hedgehog. Like, he acknowledges that... Yeah, literally. Like, he acknowledges that he is a hedgehog, right? So he's a hedgehog, he's an alien. He's a hybrid. And so in order to... What you're saying about, like, Sonic's grandfather, or, like, a grandfather, like, a hedgehog that had just hedgehog DNA, right? Gerald had to have, and not just a regular non-sentient hedgehog. We're talking about like Sonic kind of hedgehog, right? If he is a test tube baby, there had to have been an egg to fertilize. And somebody was talking about how that means that Shadow probably has a mom. You get what I'm saying? Like, there had to be a female hedgehog that was willing to give up an egg. Some of her eggs, right? Like, that's kind of interesting, you know? Like, I mean, they never really talk about that. But they do have to, yeah. That does have to be a thing. Part Mobian hedgehog, yeah. I know that they don't use the Mobian title because of Archie and stuff. I personally want to use Mobian, but I'm trying my best not to. Be careful, guys. People decide to leak the game all over Twitter. Yeah, I know. Trying to stay away from it. Oh, we must talk about the best hedgehog ever. Shadow's best hedgehog. How powerful are Black Arms really? Because how is Shadow so cracked with only larva DNA? I don't know. That's a good point. But then also, he does have Maria's soul. Like a copy of Maria's soul. So maybe that plays a different part? I don't know. There's a theory that the Time Eater is remnants of Mephiles, and Ian Flynn himself believes that theory. That would actually make sense. That theory makes a lot of sense, yeah. Well, Amy is canonically psychic. Yes, Amy is such an interesting character. She's such an interesting character. Like, I don't know. Like, she's so interesting because what I would love for them, and here's the thing. I know people have a problem with them focusing so much on the tarot cards and stuff like that, and I understand what they're saying. I love Amy's hammer. I love her using her brute strength. I get that. But, again, yes, like what you said, DJ Souls, Amy is a magical girl in my opinion. Literally from the start. But let's not forget, in Sonic CD, Amy's first appearance, she had tarot cards. She had this kind of like magical connection or something, right? It was always there. And what I would love for them to do, and this is why I don't have a problem with the tarot cards. I don't have in this, and if this is the case, maybe that is the direction they're going to take Amy's character. And guess what? I have no problem with that. If they make Amy a magic girl, I will freak out. Because they're focusing so much on the tarot cards. There has to be a reason why they are. And if they are going to make Amy a magic girl and stuff like that, then I think they so should. Please, like, of course, please bring back the hammer. Like, of course, bring back her, like, having crazy strength, right? But I would love it. I would love it. Because it would just be so interesting. It would enhance her character. And I know people don't agree with it. I feel like the tarot cards and making her be a magic girl will enhance her character more than it would hurt it. You get what I'm saying? Amy's my second favorite character. Nobody come at me. Nobody clip this out of context and act like I don't like Amy or I want Amy's characterization to be bad. I know that is like a crazy talking point recently on Twitter and stuff and just like in Sonic discussions. I love Amy, okay? I love Amy so much. I love her being spontaneous. I love her being passionate. I love her having attitude. I love her having a crush on Sonic, okay? But there is nothing wrong with exploring different quirks. There's nothing wrong with them exploring certain quirks when it comes to characters. I feel like you actually enhance a character more when you explore certain quirks with them. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, episode 3 was so good. Yes, it was. You know, I can't help but wonder if they'll take Shadow's character in a new direction after Shadow Generations. Probably the theme, especially if Without You is going to be the OST of Shadow Generations, Shadow's part of the game. The lyrics, it's really sad, but let me see if I can find the lyrics. Because I can't forgive the wrongs I've done. Yeah. You never leave me, I swear. Yeah, never mind. It doesn't really talk about Shadow moving on, does it? But I think, yes, I think the theme of, if they go that direction of the story, I think the theme of it will be Shadow literally, because for a while, Shadow has not let himself and especially with his amnesia. Let's talk about that too. Shadow had altered memories from his first appearance because of Gerald's bitch ass. Thanks a lot, old man. Sorry. But he had, like, altered memories, right? So, he was not able to deal with any of that trauma from the start. And then after that, then he died. Then he came back in Sonic Heroes. He had amnesia again. Then in Shadow of 5, he had to recover his memories and stuff like that. Now, all of his memories are restored. He had a period of time, and especially this is just the meta era. I don't know if that really matters, but he was a freaking asshole. really what it is Shadow has not actually began to process everything. He did at the end of Shadow 5. And everybody likes to take the scene of him throwing the photo, like, not throwing it, but kind of like tossing the photo and being like, oh, that's the end of it. He doesn't care about Maria and Gerald anymore. When it's like, no, that's not what that means. It's just about him putting it behind him. And he literally says that when he gets rid of the Black Arms comet. Like, time to put the past behind me, right? He has, but I feel like in the emotional sense, he hasn't really completely allowed himself to feel all of those feelings and actually really move on. And it's just such a confusing topic because Shadow of 5 was a controversial game. People weren't taking it seriously. They weren't taking Shadow 05's story seriously. So at the end of the day, it didn't really matter if he said time to put the past behind me, the symbolism of him tossing the photo of Maria and Gerald, it didn't really matter because nobody took that seriously in the first place. So I don't think there's any harm for them to explore Shadow finally actually moving on now in Shadow Generations, right? I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's going to be the theme of this. And if that is, then yes, of course they're going to take Shadow in a different direction, right? With his character. Shadow is PTSD, literally. I wonder how they will explain his meta-era self or it will just be retcon. I don't know. They're kind of ignoring it, which is probably for the best. It's possible for people with PTSD to have memory loss. That's very true too. It's very true too. Yes, I've been thinking the same. I feel like Shadow came to terms with where he is now in 05 and 06, but he still has healing to do. Of course. And let's not negate the trauma that Shadow has been through, bro. Just put it into perspective. This dude was made, okay? This dude was made to be a weapon. He had no say in his creation. Like you have no say that you are born. He had no say in him being made, okay? But he was made to be a weapon. And then also, well, that's what the government thought. But then also on Gerald's half of the story and Maria's, he was made for the sole purpose to cure Maria. To be a cure to all diseases, all illnesses. That is a huge weight to have on your shoulders, dude. That is a huge responsibility. And at the end of the day, he was doomed to fail. And he had no say in it. He had no control over it. He has these crazy powers. He's the ultimate life form. He is strong. He has, yeah, he's crazy, right? He's cracked, but he still could not save Maria. Imagine being this being. You were made this being with special DNA, special powers, and you bond with someone and they become your found family. Maria was his sister, right? That's how I see it. That's how I see it. We do not ship Maria and Shadow in this household. Hell no. But they were family, right? And he was made specifically to protect her, to cure her. And he failed that one mission. Even with all of his powers, even with everything, he failed that. He failed it. How could he not forget her? You get what I'm saying? Jesus, guys. Okay, okay, the donut. Jesus, okay. Hold on. Anyway, that's kind of the end of what I was saying. It's serious. That shit is serious. He had so much shit thrust upon him that he had no say in. And that is stuff that it's just impossible. I could not imagine dealing with that shit. Anyway, let me read these. I'm sorry. Thank you, Revolesto? Is that how you say it? For the 5. Doesn't he still technically have amnesia? He was told what his past was instead of his mind unlocking it on its own, right? I don't think he has amnesia anymore. I think his memories are pretty much fully restored. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. Okay. And Raptorus77, thank you for the $5. Love how this scene adding to Amy hugging Shadow in SA2. Also, Amy is so much like Usagi Sailor Moon. Super Amy should be her magical. I would love a Super Amy. But yeah, Amy hugging SA2. Of course, that's why he froze. Because Maria would always hug him. Oh, it makes me so sad, dude. It literally hurts my heart. Ah! It hurts my heart so bad. But yeah, of course, Shadow's going to continue to have problems. And especially, like I said, with the layers of him having amnesia, he's re-feeling all of that trauma all over again. He hasn't dealt with it just once. He's dealt with it multiple times, right? No, not multiple times. One more time, but he's dealing with it all over again. So, I don't know. Also, Shadow failed to do the main thing he was made to do. Literally. If you, like, imagine if you were made to do one specific thing and you failed that mission. That would be horrible. Like, you would feel like such a failure. Like, and that's why I have no problem with them having Shadow show a different array of emotions. And I made a thread about this on Twitter. It doesn't hurt his character. It actually enhances his character. Shadow's story is about loss, being made to have a specific purpose. Sorry, having a hard time talking a lot. Having a specific purpose, you failing that purpose, just losing your loved ones. And it's just, I know they're going to touch on this more in Sonic Movie 3, but man, do you think Shadow is autistic coded? Well, yeah, I do. I think so. But you know, people can disagree. I'm not saying that's a fact, but yes, I do think Shadow is autistic coded. Maria's shattered image at the end of episode 1. Shadow, remember you know what? Who is it? Maria's voice actress. I think her name is Stephanie Shea. Amazing. She's the perfect pick for Maria. Like, literally perfect. Amazing. I wish she could hear me say this right now. She don't know who the hell I am. But girl, you slayed. You slayed. You slayed. You literally did amazing. You were perfect for Maria. I watched the panel of her talking. I watched the panel of you talking. Absolutely amazing. You were the perfect fit. And you did this character justice. You literally brought this character back to life. Well, okay, but let's not get that dark. But she literally brought this character back to life. And she gave Maria, you know, more importance. And like, I don't know. I'll love that girl for that. Let bro cry it all out. He's been holding in and repressing all his feelings. He's gonna break eventually. Like, yeah. I think his Shadow's not a crier. But I would like for them to make him cry in the movie. I don't like that Shadow's hurting, but to see Shadow cry on the big screen, do you know how impactful that would be? That would be crazy. No, I'm sorry, guys. If you know what, if they make him cry in the movie, I'm going to like record myself when I go to the movie, and then that will be part of my review, and I'm going to make a video on that movie, of course, and stuff like that. If I cry, I'll be sure to show you all. I'll be sure to show you all if I cry. But I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone noticed this, but Shadow seems to be nicer to girls for some reason. I think that's just him being a pure gentleman. You know? I think Shadow's a gentleman. I mean, he's literally like... Shadow's more formal out of the characters. He really likes to say full names, and I think that's very much him growing up around Gerald Robotnik, growing up around scientists. This is like a professional setting. I think, of course, he's going to be a gentleman if he's more formal, right? If he is formal. Shadow's been through so much. He has the right to be an emo, literally. Hopefully the game will show even more moments between Shadow and Maria. Yeah, I hope so too. And I know they probably will. That would be surreal. Yes, crying on the big screen. We saw Sonic cry in the first movie. We did. I don't want to make a debate, but would you all prefer Gen Sonic in Shadow Generations or Frontier's Shadow Gen Sonic in Gens? Frontier's Shadow Gens. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time reading that. Maybe somebody else can can answer that. It's something I'm debating on. He's the only one who called Eggman the doctor, so that formally tracks. Yeah, he always says the professor for Gerald. Yeah, for Eggman, he's always like doctor or, yeah. He doesn't refer to him as just Eggman. Yeah. Shadow refers to Amy only by her last name, apart from being formal. It could be a way to keep himself from getting... That is a good point. But yes, that is true. When he does refer to Amy, he does by... Yeah, he's very formal. I just think it's funny, but it's funny because it's a contrast to him being... This is just proof that Sonic gets under his skin. Like, he's so formal when it comes to all the other characters and, like, calling them their full names and stuff, but then when he, like, refers to Sonic, he's always like Hedgehog or like Blue Hedgehog, and it's like, damn. Like, bro has so much beef with that dude. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I wonder what else is in the PlayStation extended version of Dark Beginnings. I don't know. Whoa, that's a good point. Is this supposed to be deleted scenes? Oh, okay. He's an uneducated fellow, such a formal gentleman. Well, yeah, I mean, like, if he does have, like, Maria's soul, right? He has to be smart. I mean, Maria was definitely smart because she's from the Robotnik family line. So I would think it would make sense that Shadow would be, like, super smart. I also hope we get a last story campaign that brings the entire story together. I wonder too. Maybe we will. You're back. What did you miss? Not much. We're just still talking about Shadow and everything. Shadow and the music of Sonic is the reason I recently got dragged into this fandom. Gotta play a Sonic game myself now. Yes, you do. You do. Sonic is a roller coaster in itself. It has its ups and downs. But when it has its highs, it has its very highs. And when it has its lows, it has its lowest of lows. But that's, I think nowadays, again, we're all calling it like the Renaissance era of Sonic. You're gonna be in for a treat. They're doing amazing now. But there's a lot of gems when it comes to old Sonic stuff. Because Sonic was always cool in my opinion. Except... I mean, there was still cool factor when it came to the meta era, but we had less coolness than we should have. Maybe Sonic is a reminder of what Shadow could have been. Yeah, maybe. But it seems like he was always reserved and stuff. Like, he wasn't like... Maybe he smiled more back then. And clearly he is fine with physical touch here, but he's not now in the present. I like to think Sonic gets Shadow a lot in SA2 because he still feels like he has a lack of purpose, and being called a faker just annoys him to no end. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but also if Shadow is supposed to be a foil, I don't know if foil is the right term. I'm not sure if that's the right term. But they mirror each other, right? So if that is the case, of course... Sonic is going to piss Shadow off. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, like, they are opposites. So, yes, it would. Like, yes, Sonic would piss Shadow off. But it is true about that. Sonic is able to continue moving forward, where Shadow has always been kind of tied down to his past. And I guess that kind of can be like, okay, well, fuck you, dude. Like, you have no worries in the world. You have no cares in the world, but I have to live through trauma and you're just chilling, Like, I guess that would be annoying. Do you like Sage from Frontiers? Yes, I love Sage. I like a father-daughter dynamic between Eggman and Sage. I'm one of the people that likes that. Sonic is a constant reminder of what Shadow could have been. Yes, I think I already read that. Sorry if I read that. A little scattered. Foil feels like the right term. They're deliberately designed to mirror and contrast each other through their conflicting simulators and differences. Okay. Okay, yeah. I want to be able to use those terms right. Because I'm a writer, I should be able to use those terms right. Honestly, it might be a hot take, but I think Jet is Sonic's best rival. Well, yeah, literally Jet is, like, this is what people always say. Like, Shadow for a while was, like, adapting Jet's personality. When that's not who Shadow is, right? Shadow's not Jet. Like, Jet is literally... Jet is Jet. So, yes, Jet is, like, going to be, like, Sonic's rival. On the other hand, where Shadow had a redemption arc and stuff, and he is a hero in his own right, but he's an anti-hero. So, there are people who don't like Sage. Yes, there are people who don't like Sage. Because they think there was no purpose to her. But that's like saying there's no purpose for... This is saying there's no purpose for Cream, then. You know what I'm saying? I think there's no point of Sage. Like, she didn't have a character arc. Well, she did. I don't know if they really say that, but they say her character arc was kind of just stupid. And in the setting of Frontiers and the story of Frontiers, it wasn't, though. It was supposed to be a contrast towards Sonic and his friends. Like, again, we've always, in the Sonic series, we've always tackled with this story of, like, beings that have no consciousness, or, like, they're made, like, Gamma, right? For instance, Gamma is a robot. He doesn't have a consciousness, right? He doesn't have feelings and emotions. He doesn't understand how to have, like, these feelings and these, humanity, right? And meeting Amy and befriending Amy, he gains sentience, and he learns what it means to, like, have, like, friends. You get what I'm saying? Or, like, then and then the Flickies, and he freed all the Flickies, and then that was his family, right? We've always delved into, and then same with Emerald. I think in Battle they talk about that too, and, like, Emerald going against his programming and being more than what he was programmed to be, like, gaining sentience. And that's always been a topic in Sonic. That is nothing new. And that's kind of the same thing that happened with Sage. Like, yes, she's a sentient being, but then she learns emotions. She learns love, right? And she finds, like, how Sonic, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails are, like, a found family. She wants, after seeing those examples and seeing Sonic be so resilient because he wants to save his friends, save them from cyberspace, she realizes that there is more to that. Just having a directive, having an objective, and then she wants to find that in Eggman, right? Like, guys, like, come on, there was a point. I love Sage. I think she's a great addition. It's like, people don't actually sit there and think about Frontiers. Like, I think, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. If you don't like Frontiers, you don't like Frontiers, right? But I think the one thing I request for people that are Frontiers haters, if there's any Frontiers haters in this chat, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you to. I'm just a random Sonic tuber with an opinion, okay? Don't shoot me, okay? I request that if you truly do hate Frontiers, I request that you sit down and really think about the story of Frontiers and kind of think about it hard, right? And, like, study the characters, study Amy specifically being on her island, Knuckles and Tails, their relationships to Sonic, and the story of the ancients, and, like, Eggman's, memos and stuff. I request for you to sit down and really think about the story, because when you actually sit down and really analyze it, it's a good story. It is. And it's nothing new to Sonic. It's literally the same themes and everything. Sorry, rant. Rant aside, let me read some of your guys' things. I feel like Sage was important to the story of Frontiers. Yes, she was. I mean, that was kind of why she was made. Sage brings a lot of morality questions to the table, and I love it. Yeah. Can we just talk about how much chaos and the ancients look like? Yes, they do. And like I said before, the ancients are ancestors of chaos. Shadow would be conflicted about Sage. If Eggman was right and she actually is like Maria, of course he'd like her. But she works for Eggman, who actively puts the world Maria lived in danger. And also, we have to acknowledge that Eggman literally hates Shadow. Like, he just sees him as an object. And, yeah, I don't know if Sage and Shadow would get along then because of that. Frontiers are great. I can't understand how people seriously hate it. You know, it's okay if people hate it, but I just request for people to actually, like, sit down and actually analyze the story. Cool stuff in Frontiers, far outweighs the stuff I don't like personally. Yeah, me too. I like Frontiers despite some of the missions being a hassle. Agreed. Yeah, it has some problems, yes, but overall I think Frontiers... It is, yes. I know it has its problems, and I get it, and I have my own gripes with it. But it still is a good story. It is a Sonic story at the end of the day. It is. Mainly cut the story in half when they cut Kronos in half. Yeah. I love the story, but I just wish they had more time, so a better climax for it was available from the start. I do agree. I do agree. I'm banging on Frontiers 2 to do what Frontiers couldn't do. Yes, I've heard about they're doing a Frontiers 2. But that way the game was... Oh, the way the game was rushed screwed over the main point. Yeah. But they did good with what they had. Gonna need that Sunset Heights Roost, literally. Okay. Sorry. We go on rants here, okay? So don't be surprised. We go on a lot of rants, okay? I do have to say, Maria's pretty wise for a 12-year-old.
Everyone. What you do is what defines you.
This shot is so pretty.
I know you're having a hard time finding answers.
People, wait, hold on. People are pointing out how, oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's just so pretty.
Dog, but I'm really no different than
People
this
are pointing
thing.
out how literally Maria disappears when, like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I love thematic storytelling. When he's thinking about this and stuff, it literally goes dark. Maria disappears. He's wallowing around in just this disgust and pessimism about himself being created. And then Maria disappears. The shadows come in. The light is disappearing. But then the moment that Maria hugs him, everything gets brighter again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Amazing. It's so great. They cooked here, bro. They cooked. I love it. I aspire to make something like this someday. That's so amazing. It's so pretty. But yeah. Anyway, what was I gonna say? But yeah, Maria's pretty wise for a Damn, Maria would have been 62. Yeah, yeah. There's more stuff from the game. Are we talking about Frontiers? Frontiers is a fantastic first step to even better games. Yes, it is. That's why I've always loved Frontiers, because it was a step in the right direction. The orange glow that surrounds Shadow and the larva is kind of eerie. Yeah. Well, the black arms are scary looking. Like, they're gross. I saw a small spoiler that just made this scene so much. Okay, like I said before, people, if there's new people coming in here, I don't know, please do not, no spoilers, no leaks, okay? You're fine, Chocolate, but I'm just saying ahead of time, no spoilers, no leaks, nothing like that. If you do, because I want to go in blind. I bet majority of people in my chat, probably all people in my chat, want to go in blind next week to the game. If you do any leaks or any spoilers, you will be booted. You're gone, and you're not a subscriber to this channel anymore. I think I'm able to block people and stuff. I'm not sure how, but you will be bye-bye. Because I don't tolerate that stuff. Anyway, that aside. I have to wonder, had Maria still been alive, would she be in constant war with Eggman? Assuming she grew up to still be kind, would Eggman even be evil still? They probably would. They probably would be at odds all the time. They probably would. I'm not spoiling anything. I saw against my own will too, so I get it. Yeah, just I'm just saying, prior warning, not just you. because you're fine. You didn't spoil anything, but I don't want any like major hints or anything, you know. So anyway, I uninstalled Twitter and got a thumbnail remover extension. I am not getting spoiled on Peak, literally. I already had several video titles like massive shadow leaks, so I'm glad I got that thumbnail. Yeah, I can't. Like, the thing, it just makes me so mad, because it just makes me really mad. Because it's, like, the game isn't even out yet, and why would you ruin the excitement for people? This is why we can't have any nice things. Like, why? Like, why are you ruining the excitement for people? Like, I am very excited about this game. I want to go in blind. I want to play this game and actively be surprised while playing it, you know? Like, why would you rob people of joy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, stop robbing people of an experience, you know? And that's just, yeah, that's just what happens a lot nowadays. But spoiler, Sonic and Classic Sonic defeat the TIE Weeder, which is revealed to be Pikachu. Oh my gosh, wait. That's crazy, actually. I didn't know that. Spoiler, Shadow is in the game. Yeah. Whoa, really? Shadow's in the game? Really? We haven't had him in a game since forever. Speaking of spoilers, did you guys see that Pokemon? I've seen that. I know nothing about Pokemon, and I saw that. That was freaking crazy. Okay, anyway, let's continue. The map is bigger than you think. Well, I already assumed that.
Then, you'll find even more people you can trust.
Okay. Once again, going back on my Team Dark video. Again, like I said, I personally don't think there's anything wrong with Shadow having friends. I don't think there's anything wrong with him finding comfort in Rouge and Omega as a team. I'm very happy that when it's about to cut to Team Dark's scene in this episode, Maria literally says, "Then you'll find even more people you can trust." Thank you. like, thank you. Because Shadow trusts Rouge and Omega to a certain extent. Maybe it's not completely, but he trusts them more than he could ever trust Sonic, ever trust Knuckles, ever trust Tails. Maybe, I don't know about Amy, though, because he's very, I don't know. There's something going on there. But you get what I'm saying. I'm just very grateful about that. Okay, wait. Bring back... I noticed that too. It's such a nice line before going into the scene. Yeah, I want more Shadow interacting with Team Dark particularly. Yes, I do too. They put the freaking Game Freak. Ew. Ew, dude. Ew, it's so gross. I know nothing about Pokemon, and I saw that, and I was like, what is this, dude? What is this? Yeah, he definitely doesn't trust Tails. Literally. Also, I said this too. I feel like the reason... Okay, this is just my personal headcanon. I feel like the reason... I'll throw out... Okay, I feel like the reason why Shadow constantly is beating up Tails, okay, in Sonic Media, and not saying the movie, because he doesn't know anything about movie Tails yet, but all throughout Sonic Media and Forza Media, Shadow beating Tails' ass. My personal theory, my personal headcanon, is the reason why he does that is because he knows how smart Tails is, right? Shadow grew up around geniuses. He grew up around very smart people, so he knows how geniuses function, right? So I think the reason why he always beats Tails' ass is because I think he thinks he has to scare Tails into submission, because Tails at any point could totally figure out how to wipe out people. This is why I was very disappointed. This is why I was very disappointed with Sonic Prime, and I knew they weren't going to do that because it's not geared at a mature audience, right? But they had 9, right? That antagonistic version of Tails, right? And they had so much potential to explore an antagonistic version of Tails. If Tails was to go evil, if Tails was to snap, that would be horrible. Like, literally everybody would be screwed. Literally everybody would be screwed. Everybody. Like, your mama, your uncle, your aunt, your sister, your brother, everybody would be screwed. It does not even matter. Everybody's dying. It doesn't matter. So that's like... Anyway, again, my personal headcanon is I think he honestly knows that. And he beats Tails into submission and, like, makes him scared of him because he knows if Tails was to try anything, he could really do damage to Shadow. That's just my personal headcanon. That's my personal headcanon. Anyway. Oh, Sebastian! Thank you again. Thank you for the $2. Thank you, dude. Hey, you do not... Bro, you do not have to do donations. No. Nobody feel required to do that. I am very grateful for it, though. I'm very grateful for it. It's up to you. It's your freedom. But I just want people to know there's no requirement here. There's no requirement. But I really do appreciate it. I really do. It helps so much. Anyway, Sebastian said, Shadow outruns Knuckles and beats Sonic. Wildcard. Yeah. Yeah, and I know, like, Shadow's really strong, too. I don't know if he's as strong as Knuckles, though. But, I don't know about that. Anyway, he has to give Tails a concussion to limit his potential. No, that's so sad, dude. Tails is always catching strays from Shadow in almost every universe, literally. Tails probably already knows how to conquer the universe. He's just waiting for the right moment. Yo, that would... No, that would be some 4D chess if, like, this whole time Tails was just evil and he was literally playing the game. Ian Flynn versus Tails. Hey there, fellow content creator. How are you? I'm good. You're a channel too? Let me check you out. Let me see if I can, give me a second. Oh, hi, fellow Sonic Tuber. Hello. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the $1. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jay's Arcade. Maybe you want to donate too. Oh, thank you. Donate to this girl for her desperately needed tech upgrades. Yeah, I got a redneck setup, dude. It's pretty bad, but it's fine. Sonic Boom Shadow doesn't really seem to think. No, he does not. I'm still iffy on Rouge's BA. I am too. I am too. I'm not really gonna talk about that. Who would you ship with Shadow? Who would I ship with Shadow? Me. Me. Okay. Anyway. Also, Shadow might see Tails as Sonic's Maria. Maybe he's jealous of the bond that they have. Yeah. I thought Shadow beat out Tails because he doesn't love Latinas like he does. I don't know. Always remove the strategist and healer off the team. Yeah, that's good point. What would you love to see in a Shadow the Hedgehog anime? Oh my gosh, I don't know. If it's anything like this, I'm set. Anything like this, I'm set. Unrelated shout out to There's Something About Amy. Is that a video? I think I've seen that title before. Is that a video that somebody made? Wait, was that what's his name? Ellis Mark. What's his Splash Dash. Was that a Splash Dash video? Pause. What you mean me? Nothing. Then you can find even more people you can trust. Latinas, dude, that's crazy. Sonic Prime is pretty good, but yeah, Sonic Starring is a bit off. Yeah, oh, sorry. I don't even get me started on that. They've really dumbed down Sonic. I don't really want to talk about that. But I will say, overall, I did like Sonic Prime because it was a fun watch. It was fun. What Sega character not from the Sonic franchise would you like to have Shadow interact with? Not from the Sonic franchise? John Wick. Sorry, that's so obvious, but John Wick. Yeah. Oh, it's an animation from MASH. I've never heard of that. Maybe Shadow is mad at Tails from the one line in Team Sonic Racing. Is that the one where he's literally like, who's your daddy, Shadow? Like, what possessed him to do that? Like, why did he do that? He's mine cookies, you can't have him. Oh, we'll have to fight, okay? Well, I guess we'll have to fight. Sorry. What other characters would you want to have their own game? Like I said before, Silver. I would love a Silver and Blaze, like, together game. I love this meme where Shadow was mad about Rouge joining Team Sonic and Prime. Shadow was mad about Rouge. Oh, I haven't seen that meme. The more mature Sonic acts, the less Shadow is annoyed with him. That's very true. I'll give you a few shoutouts. Hopefully some of my peeps come by and give their support. I love supporting fellow content creators, especially as smaller ones that go semi-unnoticed sometimes. Thank you, man. You know what? Yeah. No, I agree. Us small Sonic tubers gotta stick together. I would someday love to be a bigger Sonic tuber. That would be amazing. But I do love the community I built now. So I'll shout out you. Y'all go check out Jay's Arcade, his videos. Go check out his videos. Go see what you like and stuff. We're all Sonic people, so you probably enjoy it. Go check out Jay's Arcade. I just love Latina Sonic is the new Gotta Go Fest. What Marvel character would Shadow fit best? I don't know about that. I don't know. I'd want Rouge game. A Rouge game. That would be cool. Like, no. Like, that would be so cool. Like, a Rouge and Espio, like, spy game? That would be so cool. Gotta get those collabs going. Collabs. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. I don't know if I'll ever do a collab. I hope you're doing well. We're doing good. Jill saying, who's your daddy, Shadow, is another reason why I'm glad they got rid of Pontac and Gruff. Are those writers? I've heard that name before. Being a bigger Sonic tuber is my dream, but I completely agree with you. I'm proud of the community I built. Thank you so much for the shout out too. Love to see the support. Of course, dude. Of course. Of course. I'm very excited to be part of like the new generation of like Sonic tubers. I think that's super cool. What song would you like Shadow to sing? Oh, I don't know. Never heard him sing before. It would be cool to hear him sing. They're the meta era writers. Oh, jeez. Yeah, then. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk. But anyway.
Evening,
I mentioned this? Hold on. I mentioned this in a... Where is it? Oh my gosh, I love Omega. Yeah, but like I mentioned this before in my video for the second episode. It's a generation. I said the thing, guys. I said the thing. Yeah, but Sonic tuber generations. Anyway, right here, like Rouge, like her eyes are dim, and then the moment that she sees Shadow, her eyes just light up. I just think it's so cute. It's the cutest thing. Okay, anyway.
evening, handsome.
She literally kicks
Didn't expect to
ass,
see you
dude.
here.
So, okay, wait a minute.
You here?
Oh, okay, for a while, I don't know why, for a while I thought she was blocking the sword with her wing. And so I was like, what are her wings made out of? Titanium? But no, she's not. She just dodged it. Let me see. I want a Team Dark game. They could literally have it set up like Adventure 2. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Hot take, I like Zavok. Oh. That, you know what? I've read some of the IDW comics, and the way that Ian Flynn writes Zavok, it makes you like him more. You know what I'm saying? Like, he actually writes him pretty good. But I don't know if I ever want to see the Deadly Six ever again. I'm sorry. Is that what they're called? Yeah, I think they're called that. What's my favorite Sonic game? Gameplay wise, and that probably will change coming up with Sonic and Shadow Gens. Favorite game gameplay wise, Sonic Generations. Story wise, Sonic 06. You're just so cute. And this, I know. Have you noticed everyone else has a kid sidekick except Shadow? Even Blaze has Marine. Yeah, but I think that's because Blaze is literally a a different dimension version of Sonic. So, of course, like, eventually she would have her own Tails, which would be Marine. Bring Marine back. Where did Marine ever go? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it makes me really sad that they just completely pooped on, like, the soul dimension. Like, I wish they would explore it more. Because there's so much going on there. And if Blaze is literally supposed to be a different dimension Sonic, then she deserves to have more exploration when it comes to her world. Because if Sonic gets that, Blaze should get that. I mean, in Sonic Battle, she blocks with her wings. They probably are made out of titanium. That would be cool. No, I know that Bat's bones are very fragile. So, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna head out. Oh, well, good night, dude. Good night. They should bring back Marine the Raccoon. Yes, literally. Favorite villain? Mephiles. Mephiles. If Infinite had a better story, Infinite probably would be one of my favorite Sonic villains, too. Infinite deserved a better game. I heard the Shadow 5 game. What would you like to see in a Shadow spin-off film to the live-action Sonic movies that takes the game? I would, if they do go with the Black Arms lore for Shadow, I would love for that to be in a spin-off series for Shadow. If Blaze gets her own game, do you think she will get her own Shadow-esque counterpart? I've seen, you know what? That would be super cool. That would be super cool. Because I've seen people that have, like, these OCs, and they are like that. They're the Shadow, Sonic Shadow, and then Blaze has a Shadow version. Like, that would be so cool. That would be super cool. Before I head out, I'm a sub because a friend of Jay. Okay, thank you, man. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for joining the stream. I get the feeling Blaze was meant to be a bigger character, but then 06 happened. Yeah, I know. Who would you cast Shadow, excluding the ones who already voiced Shadow? I think Robert Pattinson, he would have been a good choice, too. Especially because he's Batman. And now we get the DC and Sonic collab. Still psyched for that. That is super cool. It would have worked. It would have worked amazingly if they did Robert Pattinson. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say his name. Man, I wanted Rouge in the Knuckles series. Maybe I could see her in the Shadow spinoff and Cream. Yeah. I know, it makes me sad. But if they do end up introducing my girls into the movie universe, I want them to have a focus. I do want them to have a focus. Keanu voiced Batman for the Super Pets movie. I do know that. Plot twist, Roger starts voicing Shadow because he also voiced Batman. That is so cool. Isn't that so cool how, like, they're all tied into, like, Batman in some way? Like, it's super cool. Anyway. If Blaze had her own Shadow, her name should be Blaze. That would be cool. That would be cool. Okay, I just have to say, I am a sucker for people that have OCs and they make it fit into canon, right? They make it fit into canon so well, they literally could be a canon character. Like, people that have OCs like that, it's just so amazing. Yeah, it's so great.
What are you doing here?
I have an OC and I try my best to fit her into the canon. Oh my gosh. No, okay. Okay, this is so cool. This is so cool. Like, you can see, because she knows that her strength... Like, here's the thing. Like I said before, I love those OC stories too. Yeah, literally, like Nazo. Yes, literally like Nazo. That's what I'm saying. That's why Nazo is so liked in the fandom, is because he literally seems like a character that literally would be in the games, would be in the shows. Like, he would be canon, right? And I think the best OCs are when they literally could fit. So yeah. Anyway, no. Okay. So, of course, Rouge is a parallel to Knuckles. And I mentioned this. I think I mentioned this too. She fights with her legs because her power is in her legs, like, contrasted to, like, Knuckles' like power in his fist. And I just love how they did her here. She's, like, so bouncy. Like, her fighting style is just so bouncy. And, like...
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I just like how she's not throwing any punches, that she's not throwing any slaps. She's literally fighting with her legs. But like I said before, if she does use her hands, like, hold on. I'm sorry, I don't know the trick to do this. Oh my gosh, hold on, wait. Let me just do this. Which one is slow down? Am I tripping? Yeah, okay, here. Oh, fuck. Whoa. That looks so goofy. Yeah, so she goes for the head. Oh, I'm saying, it's so cool. She goes for the head. And then she twists it off. Well, she twists it. She doesn't twist it off. And then she disorients him. And then she goes in for the kick. Oh, that's so cool. Like, Rouge, like, here's the thing. Rouge is super smart. So she's gonna know how to have an advantage in combat. And it's just so cool. Anyway, let me read the chat. I had an OC when I was younger called Johnny the Cub who used guns. That's so cute, bro. What would you love to see Shadow do or say in his own spin-off movie? I'm not sure. I would be in for anything like Shadow, just because I love Shadow. I'm a Shadow so. Yeah? Okay, sorry guys, my mom asked me a question. Sorry guys. Shadow doesn't need a sidekick in my opinion, he has seen dark. Yeah, so again, like, the thing that I love about, like, Shadow is going to be different. He's going to have different dynamics than Sonic, you know? He's not going to be specifically tied to like, exact, like, he's not going to be an exact, like, mirror of Sonic. Like, yes, he is a mirror, but he has his own story, he has his own feelings, emotions. He's going to have different friendships. It's not going to be exactly the same. It's not going to be as, like, close and homey, like, with how Sonic is with Tails or Amy or Knuckles. This just makes me want a fighting game, literally. She could probably crush his skull with her thighs. I mean, yeah, probably. Anyway, OCs are great. Every kid that grew up with Sonic has at least one. Yeah, literally. I still. Anyway, okay, let me get past this and let's get to episode 3. Because I'm about to eat, so.
And in return, you're going to have to promise to come to Sonic's birthday.
I know people have a problem with this. I know people were saying, like, I don't know, people were saying that, like, this was not a character for her, because usually if she does something, she wants, like, something in return. I mean, this is, like, yeah, this is their little deal, but, like, apparently people are saying, well, what does she gain from Shadow going to Sonic's birthday party? And it's like, guys, you gotta let these characters have fun sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't always be serious, you know? So, yeah. 49 likes, come on, so close to 50, let's go. Oh, are people liking my stream? Already? Thanks, guys. At the same time, I think that Shadow, Rouge, and Omega are low-key homies, just they don't show as much as... Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, these characters are a bit more reserved. They're not as open with their emotions as, like, you know, like, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Amy would be. You could argue that Shadow and Omega are the child soldier in their team, only having a few years life experience. That's so true. That's true. Yeah. Anyway, but I think this is in character for Rouge. I mean, she teased all the time. She teased everyone all the time in, like, SA2, so.
Now then, interested in raiding a gun base?
Yeah, anyway. Okay, now let's move on to the last one.
I brought that intel you...
Oh my gosh, I love it. This is, like, the best. This is the best one. This is the best one. Don't really see it as out of character. Shadow, her friend, and she's trying to get him to socialize more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a crime. I don't think it's that bad. Shadow is an ever-evolving character with the amount of different themes he's had this season about his loss and his experience. Yeah, literally. Yeah.
gun is not my enemy tonight.
For some reason, I thought for Dark Beginnings, I thought that this was going to be like, I thought it was going to touch on like Shadow's past. I didn't know that it was going to be like a present day thing. I thought this was going to be like a thing from like Sonic 06. Like when we saw this as a teaser, but no, it's literally them raiding gun.
Just an obstacle in my way.
And I like how they made him smile. What singer or band would you like to make a song for a Sonic game? I don't know. I don't think I really have a preference with that. I think whoever makes bangers, that's my choice. Just checked out your X page. Awesome, OC. And I love the cover of the new song from episode 3. Love the artist of the song, Casey. Lee Williams, your voice is pretty. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. You know what? I really struggle singing that song. On a real note, that is a really hard song to sing. Because I'm guessing she's like a rock singer or something. Those people that sing rock, I will always respect. Or like metal. Oh my gosh. I struggled so hard to figure out where to place my voice singing that song. And it's not even up to like par. Like, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to singing. I could totally do better on that. And it just sucks because I have not strengthened my vocal cords at all. Like, I've really slacked on it. So I could do better on that. But thank you. I'm glad you like it. Let's see. Let's get Beyonce to make Sonic music. Yo, I guess so. You know what I want back, though? I want the rap segments for, like, Knuckles. I want that back. And I want, like, the hip-hop stuff back for Knuckles. Like, I think that would just be so cool. Yeah, Casey Williams is sick, and she sung the OST for RWBY with her dad. Yes, so, like I said, I didn't know who she was, and also, I'm sorry, I don't know what RWBY is. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but I just don't know what that is. Is that like a game series or something? I'm not sure. Ever thought about a meta joke about the Sonic franchise? No. I'm not that witty. I don't really like the EDM take on Sonic lately. I think it's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of EDM. As long as it sounds nice, then I'm sold. RWBY is so good. It's an American-made 3D anime. Oh! Okay, so it's an anime. I didn't know that. Any characters you hope show up in Shadow's campaign? Well, Omega, for one, and Rouge. Like, I want them to be in, like, the white space area. And, of course, I know we're probably going to get Maria and Gerald. RWBY is a web series. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's super cool, though. That's really cool. Okay.
I call dibs.
I love Omega. I love him. This is so... That just goes so hard. That is like the hardest thing ever, dude. Not gonna lie, my voice is kind of going out, I think. Because I like sang really hard today. Okay, anyway. Now I'm talking a lot. This, okay, wait a minute. How did he... Let's really talk about this, because how did he catch that? How? Okay, who is this person? Hold on. Yeah, sorry, Willie the Bear. I'm not dealing with that. Okay, anyway. Vowed to not touch Twitter till the 22nd, but had to check out the cover. It's great. Instant follow. Back to never using Twitter until the games come out, literally. But thank you. The Knuckles rap is genuinely such a cool time capsule rap at the era pre-modern rap. Yeah, I know. Yep. I'm sorry. I'm just not tolerating messages like that. Sorry. Those were weird. if you so prior warning, if you guys act weird, if anybody acts suspicious and you're acting weird in here, you're gonna get timed out. Like, and like, I don't know, like inappropriate stuff that's just like uncalled for, you're gonna get timed out. I'm sorry. I don't like show crush and violent shadows and Sonic X, especially in the Cosmo conspiracy. Yeah, I get that. But I do have to say, I think that was kind of in character for him, because he was doing it to try to protect everyone because Cosmo was a spy. But the problem was he wouldn't listen. The problem was because he didn't want to sit down with everyone and communicate with them. And like I guess maybe what he was thinking is that Cosmo knew she was a spy, like she was doing it intentionally. But that's just how Shadow works, right? Like he doesn't care. He'll get the job done. So yeah. So of course he was gonna be like that. But does liking Sonic Schoolhouse count as weird? No. I like Sonic Peak House. Remember the tier list we made? Of course. Sonic Peak House. Come on. Anyway, yeah. How did he catch that? I don't know. I'm not even gonna question this. He's so cool. Bro, the fear in his eyes. You know, the one thing I like this because it literally is, they're acknowledging that humans exist in this world. So the humans are back. I personally like humans being in Sonic. I'm very happy about this. Makes me ecstatic. I hope we get a remix of I Am All of Me or Never Turn Back from Shadow Gems. That would be super cool. You know what? That has to be one of my favorite Sonic songs. I am on me. True Peak House lives on. Sonic R is still fire. Maybe not the game and how it functions, but the soundtrack, yes. I would love music like that again. That would be amazing. Is the Sonic R music, like, is it considered R&B? Can I... Or city pop? Maybe city pop? 80s, 90s house music. J-pop. Eurodance, power pop, and jazz. Oh. So I guess, like, city pop isn't that far off. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to look that up. I was kind of curious about that. Anyway. My chat can be interesting a little bit. So many awesome people. That's nice. Speaking of weird stuff in chat, one time someone just wouldn't stop asking me the wisp do and said, Sonic's Tommy. Hell no. And the worst part is months ago, my book got that. Oh, hell no. No. That person would be muted on site. I'm sorry. That is disgusting. Sonic R is more pop. Okay. I like that Shadow takes the time to eject the gun soldier. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like the thing is, meta-era Shadow, they would have just literally had him kill him. But that's not... The Shadow will kill people, but there was no reason to kill anyone, right? There was no reason to kill anyone in this circumstance. It just, there was no reason, right? Shadow kills people if there is a reason. Do you get what I'm saying? I think you guys get what I'm saying. But again, anyway, but hold on. This is like the hardest. Oh, this is like the golden. Look at him. Boom. Oh my god. He's so cool.
I wanted to destroy it.
I love Omega so much. And Roger Craig Smith is doing good as Omega.
I'm in position.
Copy that and initiating
Okay. Anyway, this guy's amazing. I'm gonna see more of him. Shadow only kills evil people and monsters. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shadow doesn't kill innocent people. I mean, that's my version of Shadow. I mean, that's how I see him. But I don't think he kills innocent people. And especially, like I was just saying about the Cosmo situation. Like, Cosmo was innocent, but in a sense she still wasn't. Because she was a spy for the enemy. So, but then that's like a discussion of morality then, you know? And Shadow would be more leaning on the side of, if it is to save the world, or it's to save more people, it's to, you get what I'm saying, to save people, majority of people, he'd rather kill one person than everybody else suffering, right? That's how I see it. Like, that is what I think really describes Shadow's morality. Like, when people ask you the question, would you rather save 10 people? Would you rather save one person or 10 people? And it's like, well, I'd rather save 10 people, right? Like, you get what I'm saying? Because that's majority of people. That's how I see Shadow and his morality, but yeah. But do I think he would kill Rouge and Omega if it came down to it? No. So like, he still has morals. Like, I don't think he would kill Rouge. I don't think he would kill Omega. I do not think he would kill people that he has some emotional standing with. No. But a stranger, yeah. But anyway, Shadow is more like chaotic good. He would do anything for what was good, no matter the outcome. I guess so, or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's not lawful good, of course. He's not a goody two shoes. But yeah, how do you think Shadow feels about Metal Sonic? Probably sympathizes with Metal Sonic. I mean, it was kind of shown in Heroes that he understood Metal Sonic's struggle with being made and wanting to be more than what his creator made him to be. What non-Sonic... Oh, and then also I think in Sonic Rivals, Shadow and Metal Sonic team up too. I'm glad Omega sounds more like his Heroes version. Is a 6 voice really made me... Yeah, I'm glad they did that too. What non-Sonic villain would you like to have Shadow face? That's a very good question. Knuckles. But actually make it a equal fight. Okay, anyway.
Stand down.
Anyway, we got
And aided in the destruction of millions in gun assets passed between.
He's so cool. I'm sorry. Abraham Tower is such a cool character, and this really cemented it. Because, like, I really didn't care for him in Shadow 05, but, like, no, he's amazing here. Oh, it just hurts, dude. It literally hurts. It's just, oh my gosh, it's so sad, dude. Because he's, like, it's just so sad, because he's reminiscing, like, the thing is, he's going back, now he finally has all of his memories restored. There's no question about this. He finally is able to figure out what he wants to do, what he wants his mission to be, and he's going to the Ark. I think this is, well, he was there in Shadow 05. I guess kind of his memories were restored, but this is the second time now. All of his memories are restored. He's been on his own mission. He's been on his own adventures, like his own thing, and now he's finally going back to the Ark again. So of course he's gonna be going through it. Of course he's gonna be on the verge of crying. This shit hits so hard. This song is so amazing, dude.
Stop that. That life was taken from me long ago. I need to focus on the mission at hand.
Oh my gosh. And the way, just the delivery of "Stop It" is so...
Stop that.
It just hits so hard. It just hits so hard. That delivery is so painful. I got a bit teary-eyed when I first watched this. I know, dude. I did too. He's been shown flashes of a life he could have had. Literally. It's so sad. I can't wait to see Shadow and Metal to talk about who's the better copy in Shadow Gens. I don't know if they'll interact. That would be cool, though. No, it would be cool to see Shadow and Metal Sonic interact more again. They did such an amazing job animating that part. I know. It would be great if Maria met Shadow's new friends, like Andy giving his toys to Bot. Well, like, I saw fan art of this, and it was literally them, like, hugging, but then what was it? I don't know. Like, Maria said they need you. And then he's like, who? And then they're like, and then Maria was like, them. And then she pointed over to Sonic. Oh, bruh. I don't know whose fan art that was, but it hit me in the feels. It literally killed my soul. Also, before this, she randomly did a Sonic concert, and now we know why. Oh, yeah, she sang at the Sonic Symphony, so that was her. Okay, that was her. Because I went to the Sonic Symphony after with who's the other girl that sings for the Sonic Symphony apart from that Casey Williams. I forget her name. She's amazing too. I could never sing those Frontier songs. Are you kidding me? No. It would kill my vocals. And where he scolds himself is so sad. No one. I know. It kills me.
That life was taken from me long ago, or the Ark, and I must eliminate it.
It makes me so sad. But yes, again, I like how the moon is broken. Thank God. Like, goodness. Like, thank you. Like, I wanted it to be broken. And I'm very happy that they're finally acknowledging the story and the lore that they have created and they have built up, and they are literally going with it. I wonder if this will be the end credits scene for... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it would probably be the OST. Oh, hi, Mr. Lag. Hello. Another fellow Sonic tuber. Okay, so I guess I'll shout you out too. Everybody go check out Mr. Lag. Check out their videos. Maybe you'll stumble across a video you like. Go subscribe. We're all Sonic fans. We all like Sonic content. I wonder if we'll get a new remix of For True Story. For True Story? Why do I not know what that is? What? Is that... what? What? Why am I confused? Oh! Whoa. No. No, I know what this is. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Whoa, I accidentally scrolled, like, so far in the chat. Would you prefer Shadow gets closure and properly says goodbye to Maria, but she still does? Or is she somehow gets saved from that fate? No. She needs to stay dead. I know that sounds... sorry, that sounds horrible. That sounds horrible, but it would be... I feel like you can't keep Maria alive. Like, it's kind of regressive to completely retcon Maria's death, and especially with Shadow's character. It's definitely going to be, again, a theme of, like, letting go and finally, like, healing from all of that trauma, like, having closure. And I would not want them to keep Maria alive. She needs to stay dead. That's the same energy. She should kill yourself. Dude, No, I know. This sounds so bad when I say it. Anyway, it's a canon event. Yeah, it's a canon event. She needs, well, I just said that. Anyway, okay. So, yeah. Anyway. How long have I been streaming for? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Hold on. How long has it been? Okay, 2 hours? Okay. Alright, I'm probably going to end stream soon because I am going to eat. Hey, you're back. Oh, hi, Liam. Hello. Yeah, I'm probably going to end stream soon because I got to eat. So, okay, let's, like, do, like, closing thoughts and stuff. Closing thoughts. Do we talk about Shadow Gens that much? I think we did. But maybe we didn't talk about it as much as we should have. Well, I'm not leaving yet. I'm not leaving yet. Give it 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I'll be done in 10 minutes. Just a heads up for everyone. Because 2 hours is a pretty long time. Okay. Anyway, there's not a ton to say that hasn't been said. It looks really fun. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling until the game comes out next week and everybody plays it. I think everything has honestly been said and stuff. Yeah. I saw you in that one Sonic Generations stage video, Mr. Lag. Oh, sorry. I was so confused. You're saying that to Mr. Lag. Rewatching Sonic Generations is gonna hit different now. Yeah, it is. It is. Dino Nuggies or mini bagel pizzas? No. It's none of that. It's none of that. Yeah. No, but I am hungry. I haven't ate for a long time, actually. I think the last time I ate was at like 12 p.m. Holy damn, bro. Need to eat. Should Shadow have guns? Hey, personally, I like the guns. Dude, I like the guns. I freaking love the guns. I said this a lot on Twitter. I think Shadow having guns is just a cool character quirk. And I think there's nothing wrong with him having a gun. Of course, like, what was it, Azuka? He said like Shadow is the weapon, so he doesn't need any weapons. I mean, like, yes, bro, I know. Shadow is the weapon, he doesn't need a weapon. Like, I get it, dude. But the coolness, you know what I'm saying? But I know. I just think it's a cool character quirk, and it doesn't really remove anything from his character, and it doesn't really technically add anything. I just think it's cool. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. Are you playing Sonic Gens first or Shadow Gens? Probably Shadow Gens. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to play Shadow Gens, and I'm going to make gameplay videos of that. And I think I'm going to play the Sonic Gens half on my own. Because I do want to see how they rewrite it and stuff. Maybe as a last resort, he should have guns. I don't know. That would be cool. I like how this series shows the contrast between how badniks and gun robots act. Yeah. I like Shadow not being very dependent on tech, but using them occasionally like an 06. Yeah, well, yeah, of course he's not going to be dependent on tech, but I mean, it does have its advantages, and I think he's smart enough to understand that. I think it's so cool that even people outside the Sonic fanbase are reacting to Living Dark Beginnings so good. I know. We are in such a good place for Sonic right now. And I just pray and hope that it continues like this. And we're getting so many, like, new fans. That makes me so happy. Like, bro, little me would just not have thought this would even be a possibility. Like, it's crazy. No gun, but we'll let Shadow ride a motorbike anyway. Hey, the motorcycle's cool too. I love Shadow having a motorcycle. It's, yeah. That rival fight with Sonic is gonna be good. My headcanon is that Doom is taking the Sonic from SE2 and having Shadow fight him. Oh, like a recreated memory? I don't know. What? I don't know. I don't know how they're doing that. I want Shadow to have a tank. Oh no. Having guns would make sense for him because it would save energy he'd use otherwise. He didn't have all his powers back at the point in the 05 game. You know what? That is a good point. And you know, again, and it's because I'm biased toward Shadow 05, but him having, like, the Chaos Blast power? And I know it was because in order to fill that meter for Chaos Blast and, like, Chaos Control, you have to do, like, the hero stuff, and then Chaos Blast, you, like, do the dark mission, right? And so you have to like kill the gun soldiers in order to fill the meter for Chaos Blast. But like that's just such a cool concept. I think it would be such a cool concept for like if Shadow is getting overwhelmed with his emotions, like he's furious, and it doesn't have to be that he's being evil. It's just he's mad, right? Like it would be cool if like that would be a I love Chaos Blast. I think that's super cool. I would love, yeah, Chaos Blast was in 06. That would be cool. I would love for them to bring that back. Just Shadow just boom. Like he's just boom. He just he literally explodes when he's furious. That's just so cool. That's just cool. Hope they have the spin dash for modern Sonic and Shadow. Oh, yeah, yeah. I've been a fan of Sonic for 5 years. It's a huge honor. 5 years? That's a long time. You joined at a really good point. I get very 1997, 2006 vibes from this era. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like early 2000s. Early 2000s Edge. Yeah. It makes me so happy. Shadow was a great game. No one can change my mind 100 out of 10. I'm so happy that I have so many Shadow 05 defenders here. Like, you guys are great. Because I'm exactly the same. Like, okay. So, when I was 3 years old, I grew up with Sonic Mega Collection, and that's how I was introduced to Sonic. And I would play on the GameCube with my brother, and maybe I wasn't even playing the game. I think he did let me actually play the game. And I would play it and stuff. But then I remember, and this is like a vivid memory, remember how, this is for my early Gen Z people. Are there early Gen Z people in the chat right now? Like 2000s, early 2000s. I was born in 2002, so I'm 22. But they would have the what's it called? Like the DVD and game stores, right? Not like, kind of like Blockbuster, but it would be, you could walk in there and you could literally buy a video game for cheap and then you could, like they would have tons of DVDs, tons of video games, and that would literally just be it. It's not like GameStop, but it is kind of like Blockbuster, kind of like that. You get what I'm saying? And so we used to have one in town, and we walked in there, and all I knew is that Shadow was a Sonic character, and I remember seeing 2001. Okay, so we do have some 2000s people in here. Yeah, so I remember walking in there, and I saw Shadow, and I saw the game, and mind you, I'm only 6 years old. I'm only 6 years old, dude. Like, I'm only 6 years old, and I walk in there, and I see Shadow, and I ask my mom, and I'm like, can I have this? And she was like, yeah, sure. And so she bought it for me, and I remember popping that. We had an original Xbox, right? And I think the Shadow the Hedgehog game was on the original Xbox. Let me see. Hold on. Yes. Yes. Yo. Oh, yes. Yeah, we had an original Xbox. Dude. Ah! So, yeah, I already look up, like, yes, oh my gosh. Yes, and I would play Shadow 05 on that. My mom did not know that there were curse words in the game, but every time, because I was a little kid, I was 6 years old, I would play this game, and of course the controls were so janky, they were so slippery, so every time I would fall off the map, he would say, damn, not here, right? Okay, and she would get so mad. She would get so mad, but she still let me play the game. I love my mom. She was the kind of lenient that was like just right, so I don't know, but yeah, like, yeah, nice story. Yeah, literally, my parents are super vigilant and strict about age ratings. Yeah. My mom was the exact like amount of like strict to like not. Like, she gave us a lot of room, and I think I turned out fine. I don't know, guys. Did I turn out fine? I think I did. My mom hated that I played Shadow of 5 because the band, like, literally. Shake my head. You weren't even 10 and up as suggested. Yeah, literally. Yeah. Dude, guys, I was 6 freaking years old. I was like 6, either 6 or 7. I was 6 or 7. But that is so funny. Yeah. It would be fun if Sonic 3 was PG-13 and Shadow said the F word. Yeah, I know. Well, he was supposed to say the F word. Like Jason Griffith said, like, there's audio out there of him saying the F word as Shadow. My mom did the same thing. Yeah, we have tons in common. Oh, thanks, man. Shadow swearing was pointless, but still awesome. I don't care. I think Shadow saying damn is cool. The hero story, the dark story, and the cookie story. Yeah, cookie story. The cursing was the one thing I didn't like about the game. And having it not being teen rating bothered me. Still have fun, though. Yeah, well, I know. I mean, of course they weren't gonna actually, like, stop it. Because, like, from kids playing it. Because they knew the majority of their demographic was, like, kids. Like, I was one of them. So... But yeah, all I'm gonna say is Shadow is black, so those tapes might have something on the women. No, bro, no. Where's that damn fourth chaos? I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. That is the coolest line ever in gaming history. I don't care. I never got to play Shadow of 5, but I played games on 3DS. So I remember. I never had a DS. I never had a 3DS. And I never had a Nintendo DS. And, I remember seeing Sonic Rush in stores at Walmart. And I remember seeing it. And I just knew, I just didn't have a DS. But that was, like, that's what made me curious about Blaze. Is, like, every time we go to Walmart, I would see that game. I would see Sonic Rush. And I would see Blaze on the cover of it. Yeah. Anyway, Jason said that he said shit for the extra recordings, not F-bombs. I asked him that when I met him. Oh, you met him? Did you go to, like, a convention? Like, and you talked to him? He said shit for the extra. Oh, okay. I just remember reading somewhere that, he said, like, they were saying he said F-bombs, but I guess not. Yep, in July. Okay. No, that's super cool, dude. I would love to meet some of the voice cast. Did Rush come out before 06? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, Blaze was introduced before 06, so yes. I grew up with Nintendo, but somehow missed the DS. However, when I got my 3DS, I managed to get Sonic Rush. Oh my gosh, I love it. Blaze is top 5. Blaze is amazing. Blaze deserves better. Blaze and Silver both deserve better. I meant to say Generations 3DS. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, anyway, guys. Okay, it's 9 p.m. for me. I've been streaming for 2 hours, 30 minutes. I think it's time to wrap it up. Because I am definitely hungry, and not gonna lie, it is about my bedtime. You subscribe to me? Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. No, guys, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Like, this is the most amount of viewers I've had that have, like, stayed in a stream, like, the longest. Like, it's crazy. Like, no, thanks a lot, guys. No, it's really fun talking to you guys. It's really fun live streaming and having Sonic discussions. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I wanted to live stream and talk about Dark Beginnings and stuff. Just talk about Shadow, and especially Shadow Gens, because it's coming out next week. It was a fun stream. I hope y'all had fun. It was fun talking to y'all. Thank you. Thanks for coming and supporting me, guys. We have a good community. It was a fun stream. It's been fun subbing. Thank you. I like making content creator friends. Yeah, no. That's cool. Sonic tubers. Small Sonic tubers. We're a group. So already, I hope your dinner is good. Oh, thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks, Sister Lag. I'll see you on Twitter. Epic stream. Thank Lifeline. I'll see you on Twitter, too. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Thank you. Alright, guys. I hope you guys have a good night. Or have a good day. Whatever it is for you guys. It was nice. Alright, bye everyone. Thank you. Have a good night. Content always brightens my day. Thank you. I'm glad it does. That's kind of the goal. Thanks for the fun stream cookies. You're welcome. Have a good night. Thank you. Alright, bye everyone. Bye.